What's happening, everybody? It's the ROB back with you. The trendy topics, the things that are going on in the news this week. The first one of 2014. We got to start with Dennis Rodman. The former All-Star goes over to North Korea, gets drunk, and does an interview. And of course, the interview gets all kinds of people mad because he's apparently not doing enough to help free an American citizen that's jailed in that sort of backwards country of North Korea.
If you understand what Kid Bay did,
yeah.
Do you understand what he did?
What did he do? You tell me.
Country.
You tell me what he do.
And no. You tell me. You tell me. Why is he held captive?
They haven't released any charges. They haven't released any reason.
Listen. Let me do this.
But my question is this: aren't we expecting a little bit too much out of Dennis Rodman? Yeah, I think so. However, I do have some advice to D-Rod. Don't get drunk, don't go to North Korea, and don't do any more interviews. You should be fine. Up next on the Trendy Topic Countdown, Christie. The governor of New Jersey is stuck in a jam. A traffic jam. I know it's a lame joke. But anyways, one of his aides actually ordered a road closure in New Jersey that affected traffic, which some people got stuck in for 4 hours trying to get on the George Washington Bridge. One 91-year-old lady actually died in that traffic jam because emergency services couldn't get through. Now, it happened back in September, but the reality is, the reason this is a story is because the traffic closure was ordered as a political retaliation against a mayor in this town of Fort Lee, New Jersey, because he didn't support Christie's re-election campaign. Now, Christie says, I have no idea, I didn't order this, and he's fired the people that are involved, but this is just New Jersey politics at its finest. Hey, he could be the next president of the United States. Wouldn't that be something? Up next, baseball's Hall of Fame. Remember that commercial back in the day that featured Tom Glavine and Greg Maddux about the long ball and how chicks dig it?
Hi, Tom.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Well, it looks like the pair of 300-game winners, they have the last laugh no matter how many times Heather Locklear says,
Have you guys seen Mark?
Why do they have the last laugh? Mark McGwire, still not in the Hall of Fame, despite all those home runs. Glavine, Maddux, and the White Sox Frank Thomas were voted in this week. Bonds, McGwire, Clemens, they're not getting enough votes because the baseball writers are baseball's moral police, apparently. All right, I got to get out of here. The sorting hat awaits. I got to figure out which house I'm getting into. Not Slytherin. No. Okay, that one would be fine. I'm Rob Hunter. We'll talk to you next week when we do the trendy videos right here on KTAR.com. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Hufflepuff. And what's the other one?